I remember it was in Cartwright Center in Valhalla, and I remember just being overwhelmed by the incredible diversity in the type of food that was available and the cultures that were represented. And just everything about the banquet was just everything that I wanted to see on the campus of a college.
So I was just excited to have food from other places and see the performance, and also repping my home country with my outfit from home.
I just remember it being a wonderful occasion where there were, UWL people, but community people, students, enjoyable food. It was just like a wonderful party in celebration of sort of an international spirit at UWL.
It's amazing. You talk about how meals bring people together. It's that sense of community, the sense, the pride the international students with sharing their culture, not just in the food, but in their entertainment. And the community just really enjoys it. It used to be in the early years, we'd have maybe 50, 100 people. And now we fill the union.
Walking into this room where it was packed and it was hard to find a table, but seeing some familiar faces and then being welcomed and then them pulling chairs together, moving their meals and making space for us. So for me, that was kind of indicative of the way international ed is here and the way they welcome anybody.
The thing that really impressed me most is how the banquet incorporates not only the faculty, staff, and students, but the community. So it's quite a big deal, and I was really happy to have been able to experience that.
I remember we also had strong collaboration with Viterbo University, and so there were students from the Caribbean, people from Jamaica, obviously you had international students from UWL all over the world, so that was just a great experience.
Starting with carrying the flags across the room, entering, opening the banquet, and then going through different variants of all the shows based on countries.
The best experience that I had was just watching the students from different countries perform.
The time I was with a group of local residents who were also originally from China, we did a traditional Chinese dance. That was super fun.
We had a young woman from Afghanistan, and she had a beautiful dress, and she said, "Lisbeth, I'll wear my dress on one condition, that somebody has to wear my burqa, because that's what I had to wear all my life." I said, "Okay, I'll wear the burqa." And I put on the burqa and was walking with her, and she had a beautiful dress on. And I couldn't really see because I was just I had to hold on to her on the stage. And nobody recognized me, not even my husband. And so we walked on the stage and announced that this is the outfit that she would wear all her life in Afghanistan.
In the early years, the students always cooked, and we kind of did a combination with Elizabeth Reinertsen and the whole staff and the team and volunteers and some students that studied abroad, and it was a really great experience.
Well, it was chaotic, first of all, and Elizabeth Reinertsen was generally in the middle of it all, trying to keep it organized.
I met with the students, and they made a menu of what they would like to do.
I think I cooked chicken. And when they asked me the name of the chicken that I cooked, I was like, yeah, I don't know the name, but we call it Pierrot's chicken.
One student from Ghana wanted yams, sweet potatoes, and I asked him how many he needed for the recipe, and he said, oh, about 5 or 6. I said, are you sure? Don't you need a lot more? No. And then we went shopping, and I came back with the yam, the potatoes, and he was laughing and laughing. He said, I can't believe it. In Ghana, the yams are this big. Why do you have such little ones? So I had to go back out and go empty all the stores for yams in the whole city.
I think when we were cooking together, it really was a spirit. In fact, when I said that students would get the recipes from their parents, watching these things come together, for better or for worse, but that experience watching, and then watching the people from the community come in and sharing in that meal, it was just an amazing experience.
One of the students became one of my graduate students, and she was just with her research and her project, and just being able to sit at that dinner and listen to her stories and her family, and being the first generation that had left India to study here, and get her master's of public health. I think that was one of my fondest memories.
Just being there the entire time, I was kind of in awe just hearing other people's stories, because I love my program, but it's just cool to see what other people did too.
I think a fun and also memorable one has to do with how we met. I got to meet Audrey, afterwards, where there was dancing, and I saw a pretty woman that I wanted to talk to and dance with. I wasn't sure she was gonna dance with me, and so I closed the gap, and she bumped into me, and that's really what sparked the conversation. But beknownst to me, she had apparently seen me.
So I had seen him earlier with this child that he was carrying, and I thought, oh, he's not going to be single. And then I back into someone while I'm dancing later, and lo and behold, there he is, and I find out he is single. And oh, okay. We credit the banquet.
For sure.
We credit the banquet for 18 years?
Yeah, 18 years of marriage. And the wonderful family they were raising.
I think events like the banquet is very important because it teaches people different culture. Many times we don't have that opportunity, right? And we can see what's going on in the news, what's going on in the TV, and it's very easy to create stereotypes. But when you go to the International Banquet, you know you are seeing things from different culture in real time. Know what the TV is telling you. But I think that's what the International Banquet does to the community, really educate us in the community, and then also help open up the minds of people in the community.